Does caffeine affect thyroid function? Have you ever wondered how that morning cup of coffee might impact your thyroid health? Caffeine is a popular stimulant found in coffee and many other beverages. Its effects on thyroid function can be quite complex and depend on several factors, including how much caffeine you consume and your individual health conditions. Research indicates that moderate caffeine intake, which is about 1 to 2 cups of coffee daily, may have some positive effects on thyroid function. For instance, studies suggest that this level of caffeine consumption might lower the risk of developing hypothyroidism, a condition where the thyroid gland does not produce enough hormones. Additionally, moderate caffeine intake has been linked to lower levels of thyroid-stimulating hormone, often referred to as TSH. High TSH levels usually indicate an underactive thyroid, so this could be beneficial. However, it is important to note that these benefits might be temporary and do not significantly alleviate symptoms of hypothyroidism on their own. On the flip side, if you consume high amounts of caffeine, particularly more than about 200 milligrams per day over extended periods, it may worsen symptoms of hypothyroidism. Excessive caffeine can reduce levels of active thyroid hormones, such as triiodothyronine, commonly known as T3. Moreover, high caffeine intake can interfere with the absorption of thyroid medications, making it essential for those on medication to time their caffeine consumption carefully. From a physiological standpoint, caffeine may affect thyroid function by influencing the pituitary gland, which regulates TSH secretion. Some animal studies have shown that caffeine can temporarily increase thyroid hormones and alter pituitary responses. However, more research is needed to clarify these effects in humans. Now, let's consider the ketogenic diet, which is low in carbohydrates and high in fats. Thyroid function plays a vital role in this diet. The ketogenic diet can reduce levels of circulating thyroid hormones like T3, which may slow down metabolism. Since caffeine also interacts with thyroid hormones and TSH, combining caffeine intake with a ketogenic diet could have additional effects on thyroid function. Therefore, individuals following a ketogenic diet should monitor their caffeine consumption, especially if they have thyroid issues, to avoid further suppressing thyroid activity. For those on a ketogenic diet who are concerned about their thyroid health, here are some practical tips. Moderate caffeine intake, around 1 to 2 cups of coffee per day, is generally safe and may offer mild positive effects on thyroid hormone regulation. Avoid excessive caffeine, as it may lower active thyroid hormones and worsen symptoms of hypothyroidism. If you are taking thyroid medication, try to consume caffeine at least 1 hour apart to prevent absorption issues. Regularly monitor your thyroid function while on a ketogenic diet, as both the diet and caffeine can influence hormone levels. In summary, caffeine does have an effect on thyroid function. Moderate consumption may offer some benefits, while high intake could potentially cause harm. Balancing caffeine intake is essential for maintaining optimal thyroid health and metabolic function, especially for those on a ketogenic diet.